welcome. In today's video, I will be showing you a room transformation on a budget. I will be showing you how I turned this room right here into this wonderful room over here. I spent a total of either 150 or 160 euros to transform this entire room. I will also be showing you guys how I did this Dalmatian inspired accent wall. It only cost 4 euros to make this entire wall, which is crazy. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Building the Alex drawers, it took me 1 hour and 43 minutes to build it, and I don't know if I should be proud of that or ashamed, but this is how it looks. I'm sure you guys have seen this just about everywhere. So now that I have the Alex drawers built, I'm gonna go ahead and build the clothing rack and the shelf. I'm gonna try to do it probably, hopefully quicker. What's wrong, baby? Come here. But I'll be right back as soon as I'm done. So I just went ahead and finished building this clothing rack. It's also from IKEA. It's called the Riga R-I-G-G-A clothing rack. I also went ahead and purchased this wooden white hangers. They were $5.99, I believe, for 8 of them. I think it's gonna look a lot better if I put these here than my black plastic ones. So I got 2 packs of these ones. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some clothes on just to kind of add up to the room. Believe it or not, just adding like an inexpensive clothing rack and just putting some clothes on can like make your room look so much better without having to spend that much money. How's your day going? I also want to go ahead and make an accent wall. I recently came across, and I know this is not like a recent trend, but I recently came across the Dalmatian kind of wall, you know, like the polka dot wall, asymmetrical dot wall, whatever you want to call it, and I really like it. So I think I'm going to make it on this side right here. This is where I keep my vanity and the Alex drawers that I just purchased. I have never painted a wall in my entire life. Never, nothing. Like I painted canvases and stuff like that, but never a wall. So I got this thing from a store called Teddy. I hope it's black. It kind of looks a little bit like dark navy, but it was the darkest color that I could find, and it was only 1 euro. And I got this paintbrush that was 3 euros. Now, I'm pretty sure this is to paint like canvases and papers and stuff like that, not walls, but I'm just gonna make it work because it's all I could find. So if I pulled this off, I did an entire accent wall for 4 euros, and I think that's really great. But I'm a little afraid. Like I said, I've never painted it before. I never painted anything before, so let's just see how that goes. To be a 1 euro paint, it's painting pretty dang good. Now I'm making them very far apart, or kind of far apart, because I do have 2 smaller brushes that I'm also going to go in with. So I'm going to make the bigger ones and then like baby ones next to each other. Okay, so I'm halfway done. I actually really like how this looks all together, but I'm gonna add a little, like little dots or whatever this thing is that I'm doing with another brush, and I think it's gonna make it look a little bit better. I think it's looking so good. Okay, so I'm done with this wall and I love it. I love it. I really do like it. It was supposed to be, you know, Dalmatian, but it looks more like a cow splatter all over the wall. Nevertheless, I really like it. Do you like it? Do you like it? So now that I'm done with my piece of art, I'm gonna go ahead and build my last IKEA shelf. It's, I don't know what it's called, but it's like the 4-tier shelf, and it's white as well. But I'm in Germany and it gets really dark really early here. So around like 5 o'clock, it's pitch black, and it's already 4. So I figure by the time I'm done, if it's anything like the Alex drawers and it takes me like another 2 hours, then it's gonna be, you know, pitch black and I can't really record like that. So I'll be back tomorrow with my shelf and to finish decorating everything. So it's the next day. I went ahead and finished building the little rack right here. It's called the Vitho. It's not called that. VITTS, I don't know. I'll link it down below, but it looks really nice. It's like this. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 little like shelving units so you can put your stuff on. So last night when I finished building the shelving unit, I actually went ahead and flipped the furniture around. I used to have my vanity here as well as the IKEA drawers, but I feel like with the accent wall, I don't know, but it didn't look quite nice to me. So I went ahead and, you know, flipped it around and put the desk on this side right here and the shelving unit and the rack on this side, because I feel like with the wall, it looks so much better this way. I don't know, I might still change it again, but I think for right now, I'm happy with how this looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and start decorating the shelves. A great tip for you if you don't have a lot of money to spend or you just don't want to spend much money, just use things that you already have around the house, or maybe some handbags or shoes, anything that looks pretty that you can use to decorate the shelves. That's what I'm actually going to do right now. I'm just gonna use things that I already own or that I have around the house. This is how the other side is looking right now. It's messy, I'm not done, but I need to put something on the wall, or I need to do something because I feel like it looks so plain, you know, like compared to this wall. This one right here looks really, you know, just like bland and empty. I went ahead and purchased 2 picture frames so that I can put on top of the vanity. This is 21 by 30 centimeters. I don't know, like I'm not used to the whole centimeters thing, like I'm not really good at math. So in the States, you know, it's like 4 by 6, 5 by 7, 8 by 10 inches. Over here is centimeters. So I don't know if I got the right size for it, for the pictures that I printed. But if anything, I'll just, you know, I'll cut them. And this right here were €2 each. And I also went ahead and printed 2 pictures to put on the picture frames. I printed this one right here. I thought it looked really chic and it goes with the color scheme. So it has, you know, the pink, the black, and the white. So this is how this one looks. And I also printed this one. And don't tell my other dog, but I printed this one with the Frenchie. It reminded me of Coda, although this is a black one. Mine is like gray, blue, whatever you call him. And it has the little, you know, Chanel, Prada, YSL books over here. So I thought these 2 complemented each other, like they look cute side by side. So I got both of those. So I finished hanging up the frames, the 2 frames that I purchased, and they did not look good. And it really didn't look good at all. So I went ahead and went with my plan B, which was to put some garland. I'm using some of my Christmas garland, some like pom-pom garlands, and it's 2 of them actually. I just connected them and I added some string lights. So I actually went through my attic. I have a bit of like DIY materials and I came across this fuzzy white fabric. It's actually like a decent size, enough to be like a rug, and I've seen a lot of rugs here in different stores about this size, but they're kind of like cut in like in a shape, like a weird shape, and they're all like 30 euros, 40 euros, like really expensive, and I'm talking about for a little tiny piece of fabric. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this and use this to add to this carpet. I hate the carpet over here, but this is government lease housing, and that's kind of like how they all look upstairs. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it, I don't know if I'm gonna put it in the middle of the room or by the mirror. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so I think I'm done. I really like how everything turned out. I mean, from the before and after, I think you can see such a huge difference. And I didn't even buy many things. I did spend a total of 150. And then again, I used things that I already had around the house, so that also helped. So this is the view when you first walked into the room. I'm really glad I went ahead and did the accent wall over here and not on this side, on the right side, because the first thing you see when you first walk into the room is this giant wall, and I really love how it turned out. That's the IKEA clothing rack. What I did was just place neutral color clothing over here just so that it can go with the theme of the room. And on this side right here, I have the shelving unit from IKEA. What I actually did to decorate it is just use things that I already own, things, you know, from my own closet and around the house. That way I didn't have to go out of my way to purchase more things. So I just put a few handbags, a belt, a little frame, and some shoes over here, and this little cute Too Faced bronzer book. On this side right here, I really don't know exactly what this is called. It's kind of like a mannequin, like a clothing mannequin, but I'm not gonna put anything on top of it, like no clothes, because I really like how it looks on its own. I think it actually looks really cute in the room just like that, like naked. And I didn't really do much on this wall over here. The only thing I did do was add a few little decorations to this window shelves. So I put this little frame that I got from the Euro shop, which is basically the dollar store from Germany. And this little cactuses that are from IKEA. There were 4 euros for all 3 of them. And that little Eiffel Tower. Now for the other side of the room, this is kind of how that looks. And you know, with the garland on top. On this side right here, I have this floor length mirror. I've actually had this mirror for such a long time now. It used to be in my living room, but I think it looks really cute on this room right here. And this is where I went ahead and placed the piece of fabric that I have. I think it looks really good together. On this side right here, I have my small vanity. The vanity is actually from Target, in case you guys are wondering. I'll link it down below. And on this side right here, I have the Alex drawers. On top of the Alex drawers, all I placed was a picture frame, a brush holder, and a little heart. I like how simple it looks. The frame is from Teddy. I'm not sure where I got that brush holder from, and the little heart is from the Euro shop. And on top of that, I have the garland with the string lights. They're not on right now, but you know, it lights up because of the little string lights that I added. Now let me just give you guys a quick overview of the entire room. So that is it for this video. I hope it gives you some kind of inspiration on how to do or redo your own space. If you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you want, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you do not miss any of my upcoming videos. I will see you guys next. I feel like even those like little 3 things, but they're not really little, can make such a... I can't do this. Oh, I'm the crazy Frenchie. So I actually went ahead and flipped the Coda. So I actually went ahead. So I actually went ahead and flipped the